the job you're doing? Is it with insurance still? Got it. I feel like the phrase project manager is so interesting because, like, that can mean a million different things. Right. That was my grad degree. Yeah. I did a lot of data work in my master's program. Yeah. That's where I'm at. Like, you know, I've been telling myself, like, what the hell do you got to lose? You know, and in this situation, I can now say the word nothing. However, if you're talking to me about, you know, doing sales, yeah, I got a lot to lose. I got a lot to lose if we're talking about sales and stuff. I know. Yeah, but I mean, like, my buddy was like, hey, like, you could be good at this. I was like, sure, I'll try it. Yeah. I was like, this is door-to-door sales, bud. And I tried to, like, move within the company, but like, it was clear that they weren't going to, like, shift me inside at all. Like, I told them about, like, certain medical concerns because I can overeat, like, very easily. And I'm like, I'm not going to survive in the summer if this happens. So it just became very interesting. I still have like one friend from that whole experience. And I was like, cool, I got a buddy out of it. Yeah. Oh, that's good. Yeah. And I definitely have like friends from Sportico still, like, especially like the others that got laid off. Like, I'm always talking with them and such. Not really talking with like the editors. I don't really think they liked me all that much, but like they were good people, but I just don't think they liked me. Maybe. Thank you. Yeah. I'll keep you posted on it. I mean, just oh, it's probably not. Just because like she also didn't know the job I was working for, I was hiring, or she was interviewing me for, number one, and number two, like that was the one where I got the LinkedIn auto rejection, and I was like, great. Yeah, my buddy who works in PR, he's like, yeah, stay away from them, but like, hey, he's like, stay away from them. They have a bad rap, but like, hey, check them out. Give it its due diligence. And I was like, fuck it. Thank you.
The final act of 4 days here on Breakout Sports Broadcasting, Jersey Pro League Hockey, here in the Pro Division. 43 Oak Foundation taking on Topline Hockey here on Breakout Sports Broadcasting. I'm John McCooch, my technical director, Andrew Sean, and Dylan Manfrey on the camera today. The camera, first off, I want to acknowledge we had our first power cable. It blew up here at the RWJ Barnabas Health Hockey House. And you know the thing about broadcasting? Always bring it back up. Always bring it back up, except for the broadcaster, obviously. But we're back. Obviously, your camera is alive, and I'm sure I'll talk about it later. But we've got a great one today. We've got 43 Oak Foundation taking on Topline Hockey. 43 Oak coming in the second most goals scored. However, the interesting thing about 43 Oak, they're even in terms of goal differential. They've scored 36 goals. They've given up 36 goals. Topline Hockey, they've scored 27. They've given up 32. They sit at 1-4 the year in the Jersey Pro League, right behind Team Goose Foundation. But the interesting thing about tonight, they defeated Team Goose Foundation in their regular season matchup. So you know what that means. I think you know what that means. That means if Topline Hockey ends up defeating 43 Oak Foundation tonight, they will take the 3 seed in the pro division of the JPL. They'll avoid the draw of taking on XHP, X Hockey Products, and they'll play 43 Oak Foundation again when we get back to August in the first round of the Jersey Pro League playoffs as we're about to get underway here at the RWJ Barnabas Health Hockey House. Thank you so much for tuning in, taking the time out of your night for Breakout Sports Broadcasting and Jersey Pro League Hockey. Always a blast. Plenty of stars on the ice. A lot of NHL products, especially on the 43 Oaks side, and some news about players and all that great stuff that we got to take the chance to take a look and do some research. Find out the stories of these guys. I'm sure we'll break it down as this night goes on. But it's going to be a fun one. Definitely a good one. Make sure to stick around and stay tuned to Jersey Pro League Hockey here on Breakout Sports Broadcasting. And in terms of goals, Devin Kaplan for 43 Oak, Justin Solove in the top 2. In terms of goals scored, 7 by Kaplan. That's tied with Whalen for the most in the JPL. We'll see if he gets another one tonight as Lonergan makes that past the Omaha Lancer, who just fairly recently committed to Sacred Heart to play some D1 hockey. So we'll see him at the next level. Top line working through, taken back by 43 Oak. Drifting this puck up, and it's taken away by Top line. Sits in their defensive zone, lost to 43 Oak. Trying to find somewhere to go with this puck. Can't get anywhere so far. And that's covered up by our netminder here for Top line. We continue on. 14:24 left in period number 3. We are just getting started. In net for 43 Oak, that's Jason Kai. And the thing about Jason Kai, well, if you've seen a lot of clips of Jason Kai, I'm sure, on our Breakout Sports Broadcasting social media pages. I've had the chance to call a lot of his starts throughout my hockey broadcasting career. And he's always down for a highlight reel save, so I made sure to kind of keep the vocal cords ready to roll in case he does some absolutely disgusting things tonight as that stick goes awry. And Luco will hold on here. Ryan Luco of St. Lawrence University. D1. The one Canadian D1 college. Take it back. 43 Oak looking in. Shot sent over. That's going to bounce off of the back of the netting. And Top line will take it back again. Top line with a lot to play for. You do not really want to play the team that scored 50 goals already. As Luco winding in. Good move from Luco. Luco makes a pass to his right. Big time strike. But that is deflected off the netminder. And now 43 Oak trying to work this back into their own defensive zone, but taken back by Top line. Looking through. That's poked out. Posma had the puck initially. Just tapped that, not enough sauce on that one. Right at the Devil logo now. 43 Oak crossing in. Can't find anywhere to go, but now looking up. That shot just goes too far and high. First couple of minutes have expired here on Breakout Sports Broadcasting. Again, this is the last broadcast for BSB as a whole, actually, and also the JPL until that first week of August when the JPL makes its grand return on August the 5th. The Devils, they got to take out the ice. They got to replace all of the ice here so the New Jersey Devils can get back to practice. Half spin around, and the net gets dislodged. No whistle. We'll try to see if we can get this back on. Looking through. Chance wide. Looking forward. Jason Kai on it with the toe. Jason Kai getting started early. Crossing into the neutral zone now. Back at the point. Looking for somewhere to go with this puck for 43 Oak. And that's taken back in the slot. And now a chance right in front of Jason Kai, and that goes high. Jason Kai able to get rid of it. He pokes it out with his stick. A perfect stick. Neutral zone play. Now looking. Here comes Parker. Parker driving. That's saved. So right when I tell you Jason Kai's going to go out and do that, he does it. Every time Jason Kai makes a save like that, I just have to throw voice. I have to really project and get things going. But no complaints from me at all. In the defensive zone now. As Top line, neither team is scoring yet in this game. Chance out wide, taken away. And now just a bit too far as Parker trying to chase this puck, and that will cause things to stop here. Hand is up. as we'll slow time and get a stoppage. Face off to the left of Kai. 5-2, your shots. Face off a bit jumbled for. Now sitting in the neutral zone, just tripped up. Good defensive work. Toskos with the pass. Perfect delivery. And no one there for it on the other side. Jason Kai came out wide out of his cage, but nothing awry because of it. You've got a 2-on-2. Guys skating quickly. A shot at a chance. That's wide again. They'll have to chase this all the way down the ice, and Burns, that will go down as an icing. We've got guys pushing and shoving. They're going at it. We've got a hockey fight here in the JPL. I haven't seen this in the JPL. Here we go. We've got stick taps. He's punching. He's throwing them. And they're just looking at each other. That's a hand to the face. And we are calmed down. We've got them broken up. That'll get the boys rowdy, and Grevy's recording right now. Stick taps and claps, and just a little bit of brouhaha in the JPL. Andrew just asked me if I want to see a replay. Of course I want to see a replay. They are throwing down right now. Take it outside. No, we're just going to keep it on the ice. I mean, he was getting them in there with Toskos. Good camera work, Dylan. My goodness. The boys on the bench had the phones out. They're ready to go. Wow. Okay, let's take a breath now. Battle Fury in the JPL. Whew. I think we've all been a bit tired this week. 4 straight days for everybody involved with the JPL with us, but that just got us right back into it. Are you kidding me? Wow. And if there's a fight, you have to answer the call of valor when there's a fight chance, and these guys are still talking, but what a brawl. I mean, play it again. Play it again. Play it again. I mean, play it again. Toskos just had it. We've got hits that he had positioning, really good positioning, and he's just going to just wham. Absolute wham. Recovered, got his words in. Officials, that's a great job by the officials. Let the guys figure it out, and then, okay, step in. That's a hockey. This is hockey. Wow. And the best part about a fight in hockey, no one thrown out. You just sit in the sin bin for a while, and you're back out there. And oh, by the way, there's still 11:07 in the first period. Wow. How about we fire them up? And we're just back to hockey like nothing ever happened. It's the best part. Doesn't matter what type of cyclone comes in, we just go right back to playing hockey. And now taken away by Topline. 43 Oak trying to work in that neutral zone. Lonergan. Good moves. Former Omaha Lancer. Here comes Pierce. Again, trying to handle this in the defensive zone, but taken right back away. Chance saved. Under 11. Taken back by 43 Oak. A chance near the slot. Good move. It sits in the crease. Good way to get it out of there. Back at the point now. Looking through for somewhere to go. Almost taken away. Trying to clean this up. Is Topline. 43 Oak still with the puck. Circle chance. Chance looking for the slot. No. Broken up by Topline. Tapped over and held onto by 43 Oak. Working near the Devil logo now, and he'll just hold on. Bouncing off the boards now. 10 minutes left to go. All that's happened in the first 5. Good moves to the slot, but better defensive work. Trying to body out here. And almost able to poke this through, but now they've got room to 43 Oak. Again, no goals yet in this game. That might change soon, but not there. Neutral zone play. Crossing into the point. Trying to go forehand with it. Taking it back. Open shot. Pass. Shot. Comes off. Net dislodged, and we'll keep going. Didn't think Jason Kai got anything out of that. And now we're back again. Good move. That's filthy. Between the legs pass. Are you kidding me? No. No connection. This game is getting rowdy. The stakes, they're high. Here we go. Take it away. Top line, trying to work in the offensive zone. Looking for somewhere to go. With Lean. And he just skies this over down the ice with Burks. Burns makes that pass back over. Working past the point. Wide of the circle. Nowhere in the slot. There's a shot, and it's wide of Kai. Plenty of shots, no goals. 43 Oak, they've got a runner down. And just can't connect with that one on the stick for Solove. But Solove able to chase this on the check. And working this back up top now. Loses it, tried to backhand pass that. They'll have to reset, and they do so quickly. Bouncing this one off, looking for Parker. There they roll. Crossing the point now. Burns, shot, saved by Kai. Here with 8:20. Peeking back over with a spin. Again, they've been trying to find that chance at the slot. Haven't found it just yet, but here might be that chance. Shot saved by Jason. Kai dives down on it. He will sprawl and cover. And Jason Kai stands tall. Here with 8:09 to go. 0-0 is still your score on Breakout Sports Broadcasting. I never thought at BSB, everything that we've done, I never thought I was going to be able to call a fight. I really didn't. They don't, hockey doesn't have the same fights that they did. I'm sounding like my father. Doesn't have the same fights when Scott Stevens was playing, as that's covered up. But we had one, and that's not a bad fight at all. Everybody came out just fine, and that's recorded. Gonna love that one on the socials. I might post that before BSB does. Crossing over Luco. Luco winding around. Taking this back. Chance of the slot working through on him. Good defensive work. My goodness. What good positioning by that netminder. He's got some skates. Some absolute skates. Phenomenal. Under 8 to go now. Working back wide. Slot shot, and it's saved again. Both netminders coming out strong so far today. Back over. That's broken up. And ends up going out wide. Set in. Tapped up. Sits in the corner with it. He's got an open man. Chance. That's wide and out of play. Had a chance on the shot. And we all laugh about it. He had an open look. Shot total no longer even. That makes it 9-8. Face-off goes the way of Topline. And again, for Topline, looking to secure the 3 seed of the JPL playoffs out of 4, but they want to avoid playing Topline or playing XHP, the number 1 seed. They would play 43 Oak again, taken back by Topline. And now you've got an open man. You've got a chance. A lot on one, just too far. Could have taken that himself. And now Lonergan. Ryan Lonergan works his back over. Pokes it. 43 Oak trying to work. .43 Oak. Chanced in. Looking for somewhere to go here. That's Matt Brown. Brown analyzing. This one goes and drifts towards the corner. Chance at the slot doesn't go anywhere. 4 bodies for Topline. Topline playing just a smothering defensive type of hockey. Shot goes away of Kai. They're playing a lot of guys in that defensive zone, playing back a lot, hoping for that counter chance to keep them in this one. I mean, they know the speed that this team has. They know the types of talents that stick around at 43 Oak Foundation. Not a lot of the top guys here tonight. You see Matt Brown, although he does not have a name on his jersey. I just saw the 37 helmet. Working back. Toscos, the fighter, back in the game. Shot goes away from Kai on the paddings. Solove, poked out. It's Justin Solove, the Harvard. Flyer. Grevy working hard here. With 5:42 left in the first period of play. Sean Grevy, the founder of the 43 Oak Foundation, done a lot of great work providing those who don't have the opportunity to play good hockey. Chance for top line. Shot over and wide. Saved by Kai. Spinning around off of the skates of a defender. High slot shot. Gloved up by Kai, but it goes away from him. He's got enough to save it. Pokes that over and misread. Parker didn't see that it got poked away. It sits in the corner. Just stays there. Grevy trying to poke it out of there. And now taken. Lonergan works this over. Nets dislodged slightly, and they work it back on. Cleared up. Crossing the blue line. Top line spinning around. Taken away. Good read from Parker. As Remy Parker, the Cincinnati Cyclone, making some good work out of that. Taken back again. Top line playing some good disruptive hockey tonight. 43 Oak playing a good brand as well. Keeps it in the offensive zone. Good hustle here. Back behind. Circle. Shot. No. Fakes it, and Jason Kai's able to get out in front of it. Jason Kai gets the stick taps. Lofted up. And it just drifts into the corner. Back far from him. Working back. Shot from the circle. That goes wide. Now Lonergan. Lonergan winding. Passing, and that's a goal! Great pass right to his left, and he scores to open up the scoring. Topline Hockey out in front. This is the chance. This is what they're looking for. They're looking to smother defensively and work on a counter. Only one defender to slide in front, and Jason Kai can only do so much. That's how you get it going. That's what you have to do in these moments. When you're playing against a fast team like 43 Oak, you know they can score goals. And you know top line, in terms of setting up plays, they don't have that same strength that an XHP does or a 43 Oak does. So you have to work counterplay defensively. And here you go again, taking away the puck, working out down. Burns to his right. He'll just send it back to himself. Burns, pass, Kai, no, he scores again. 2-0. Open back up, top line, the floodgates. Starting to burst open. And again, another one of these takeaways turning into a goal for top line hockey. Made that pass behind, but he just stayed consistent, stayed there in position, ready to go. So 2-0 to open things up. Top line hockey needing a win. They know they need it. They continue and continue to play well. For 43 Oak, this game, in terms of the standings, not much of a meaning to it. That goes away. They sit at 6 points behind XHP by 4. Only one game left, obviously, tonight. So the most they can have is 8, and Team Goose is 2 behind them. So there's definitely, in terms of standings, this affects top line a lot more than 43 Oak. That parades off the boardings. And it's just a matter of who you want to play if you're 43 Oak. Do you want to play Team Goose or do you want to play top line? And it seems like there's a good chance if this were to hold, obviously plenty of hockey left, they'd play him again. Right in front of Kai. Chance he's got the save. Working in, 43 Oak trying to recover. The goals go to Alex Pelletier. Both of them. So Pelletier, 2 goals already, ends up on Hattie watch in the first period. And again, they're looking for that counter again. Taken away though. 43 Oak starting to realize this, but he's offside. So Alex Pelletier with the first one and the second one, assisted by Brian Lonergan on the first one, and Mickey Burns and Connor Lean on the second. So have a day so far, Mr. Pelletier. Plays his hockey in the USHL for the Lincoln Stars. Crossing the point now. Analyzing, looking, broken up though. Sits over. And not as deep of a bench as usual for 43 Oak tonight. Obviously, top line appears they have a lot more players ready to go for this matchup. High slot, that goes off the post and went somewhere that none of us can see. So there may be a puck to collect later for one of us here, if you want a souvenir. 1:36 left in this period. Faceoff goes the way of top line. Back at the point. Sends it to the other side. High slot chance. There's a shot, and that's wide of Kai. Back at the point again. 43 Oak disrupting. Kind of discombobulated is top line now with the speed and pressure. 43 Oak, this is a big part of their brand. Taking that away, just not able to create a scoring chance just yet. Now their player come right back. Lonergan, there's a shot, and he scores. They get it right back. The Lancer stabs it through, and that's 2-1. 1:07 left in the first period in Lonergan. This was a great piece of work. Just find a way to disrupt and disrupt. Top line's been comfortable back there. Make them uncomfortable. Put in a goal, make it 2-1. If a team's just going to do that, hold it in their defensive zone, and you know you can put on the pressure, just bend will. Just bend their will to you. And do what you do. Put some pressure on and create a chance like that. That's what you have to do. But top line countering yet again, and that's broken up. Good defensive work by Luco. And again, they're pressing up. It's like in basketball when you have a full court press. You don't see this a ton in hockey. You can see it at the JPL, obviously. Even Grevy's up there. Neutral zone play. Looking through, winding around. Chance in the circle area, and Kai is able to slide over and recover. 33 seconds left in period number 1. The thing about playing that kind of full ice press, if you will, it can make you a bit tired as the game goes along. It can drain vitality, but if you've got a team with a stamina of 43 Oak, that's what they trained to do. They'll be just fine. And only the first period, though, so we'll see if they continue to play that style of puck as this goes on again, a thin bench tonight. Solove makes the pass to Parker. Remy Parker winding through. Remy Parker, that one backhanded on the rebound, and he scores, ties it up with 21 seconds. Remy Parker. What a goal. 2-2 is your score. And Remy able to chef this up on the pass there as well. And he just took it all the way. Initially saved and quickly recovered that rebound. Defensive zone play, back in the neutral zone. Good pass from Solove. So Solove gets an assist on that as well. 43 Oak may just be trying to slowly create one more chance. Grevy kicks it to himself, and Grevy gets it over to Parker. Parker with a shot that goes high. Rebound opportunity. Grevy looking to pass this back. 5 seconds left. Take it over. Shot, look, no. Neutral zone, Burns has to shoot, and he won't. And Burns will just sit on it. That expires the first period of action. So 2-0 went top line. 2-2 came back for 43 Oak. We'll be right back. Make sure to stick around. We've got fights, we've got goals, everything on Breakout Sports Broadcasting and the JPL. Do not go anywhere. And we're back here on Breakout Sports Broadcasting, about to begin the second period of action for you. And we have a Geet in the chat. I'm going to take a wild guess and assume that is Adam Godette. That makes sense. G-T-T-E. I'm rocking with it. But thank you all for tuning in, locking in with us on Breakout Sports Broadcasting. taking the time out of your night to watch these guys. These guys are putting on a show right now. That's what we do. So second period of action coming up here on BSB in the JPL Pro Division. Sky Silverstein, Remy Parker, the two goal scorers. Justin Solovey assists both, and Sean Grevy. So the assists go to both Justin Solovey and Sean Grevy. They've got 2 apples tonight each. Sky Silverstein and Remy Parker just with the 1 goal. That's your point total for sure right now. And Alex Pelletier scored the first 2 goals for Topline to open things up. So now it's all even. It's like none of that even mattered. It's all a wash. Tied up first period. As again, both teams, 43 Oak, trying to play for some pride here. They sky that right in. And he scores. Matt Brown taps it through in the opening. Not even 30 seconds into the second period. And here we go. That pressure, just initial pressure working on through. Right place at the right time. Got it to work. Matt Brown able to tag in a goal. Back up in the circle, passing that in, and almost another chance. Slot, chance, good pass, good save, and covered up. They awarded the goal to Sean Grevy. I don't think that was Sean Grevy. I think he just got a free goal on the stat sheet. Good for him. We'll see if they change that. Or maybe Matt just said, you know what, Sean, you can have my goals tonight. Why not? Crossing the blue line, looking through. And there's a shot that goes off of the netminder here with just a minute gone in period number 2. Worked into the corner. And it goes back to the other corner with Burns. Broken up, 43 Oak trying to work. Top line, back with Pierce. Taken up at the top. And that's broken. 2-on-2. How will they work this out? Top line with some good defense. See if they can take this away. Just goes too far. Luco's there to recover, though. Passes that behind. They'll take this through. Can't get this through the circle and take it away by Top line. Top line trying to work. They don't have the numbers, but they do have the speed. Not there, though. And now take it away. Working through. Can they get past Kai? Kai in good position. There's a pass and a shot, and he scores! Burns fires it through, and we've got a tie hockey game. Jason Kai did a good job getting in front of this, but you can only do it for so long. And once you find that pass, it is a wide open opportunity. Kai just gets in front with the crab style, and that's just an easy pass to make, waiting for your teammates to come through. And we've got some tied puck. And right in front, there he goes, and that's wide. That was actually Grevy this time. Back out wide, Parker. Take it this way, Remy Parker, who's already scored today, gets it back out. Big time pass. Trying to get this back to him, and a good time pad save. Good timing there on the slide. And that keeps this level. So yeah, I guess Matt Brown said, you know what, you can have my goals, Sean. You can have my goals. I don't hate it. He's hoping to score plenty for Lehigh Valley Phantoms this year, as that's poked in front. Silverstein doing a good job getting back, as well as Solovey. 12.5 minutes left in period number 2. Pasma makes his pass back up to the point. On the near side, good pass. Just off the stick, though. Lofted up. 2 defenders. Can they get to Parker? He's got Grevy with him. Parker makes the pass to Grevy, and that's just too far. Plenty of bodies in front. Silverstein. Silverstein looking. Back to Grevy. Grevy. Back with Silverstein and a good pass. Just nowhere to go with it. Chopping up here. To the circle. That goes off of his stick. And back out. With Toskos. Circle shot on his pass. And that goes off of Kai. Again, still in the corner here. Looking out towards the circle. Here might be an open chance. And a strike held down. Kai trying to get rid of it. And it's cleaned up by the Foundation. Grevy with a pass all the way out to his left on the far side. Taken off. And back over. And that's taken away again. Tapped to the corner. Back of the point. He's got Luco to his right. He's going to make that pass over to Parker. That just went off of him, and the netminder is able to clear this up. Top line bouncing off the boards. Flicked up. Back with 43 Oak. A stick is gone. A shot from the circle is saved. And trying to recover and find somewhere to go now. 10:45 left of the second period of action. Tied hockey game at 3. Luco looking, winds in, makes his pass. Circle chance, backhands in front, and high slot shot goes right to the netminder's breadbasket. Grevy was in position for the poke, but nowhere to go. Second period has gone fairly quickly. The time just going by like a whirlwind sprint. But we'll slow down here on the face-off, and now we're back to action. Back around. He's got Luco. Almost finds him, but it's broken up. Back with Brown. That's tapped off of Toskos. Brown holds on. And it'll sit with 43 Oak. Luco drifts this puck to his left. Back to the left. And held on to. With under 10 minutes left to go. This one bounces off the boards. That pass was deflected, went off the boards, and now Pierce. Ian Pierce. Held on high slot. That's taken away. He's got Brown. That's deflected up. Hands it down. And looking, nowhere to go. Good stick out in front. Read that play well. All the way at the top, bouncing off. Here for 43 Oak Foundation. Then taken away by Top Line. Top Line drifting through the neutral zone as a slash. Into the defensive zone. Toskos makes his pass. And nowhere to go again. So not as much action so far in the second period. Took a little bit to get going in the first as well. Defense trying to work here. And that's poked away. For the 43 Oak Foundation. Good move. But ends up back with 43. Taken away. Top Line trying to get past Kai here. It sits in the crease. And it's sent out. Burns is going to change back on. For Top Line. So they've got fresh legs out as they try to stop this attack here. And that is exactly what they do with Skalos. Now back with Burns. As they knife through. Burns with a shot, and that's too high. Brown taps it. And it's tapped back to him. 3-on-2 if they work quickly. Good moves. Can they finish? That's high. Here with 8:10. Sent up. Kicked down by Brown. Brown looking. And that's again poked away. Top Line doing a good job defensively in this mid-going of the second period. Silverstein will tap this right back to Burns. And Burns makes his pass on the far side. Looking in. And we'll weave this pass back. Two players near the corner now. Silverstein trying to get in front of this. And it goes all the way down to the left side of play. Back with Burns, and Burns will send this to the right slot. Here's a chance. No pass. And again, good sticks here by Desi DeRio. Right in front of Kai. There's a pass. Kai gets in front of. That's a goal. Top Line with the lead. Kai couldn't make the dive. And back on top is Top Line Hockey. see exactly where this started from on the replay here. Our instant replay on Breakout Sports Broadcasting. He just went far, had an open chance at the circle. Kai went out of position trying to stop the pass initially, but it ended up in the back of the net, top right corner. So Mickey Burns tags in 2 goals here for Topline. Tied it up, took the lead. So Burns on Hattie watch tonight. As well as Pelletier. So Topline, their goals have come from 2 different players. Only 2. 4 goals between 2 players. So both of them are on watch for the Hattie here this evening. All of 43 Oaks goals have gone to different players. Sky Silverstein, Remy Parker, and Matt Brown. Shot goes high, off the mask. Lonergan with a strike, and that's away. Parker, he sends his strike. This is in front. Grevy trying to tap this in, and it's covered. Here with 6:35. Again, the way the tiebreakers work in the Jersey Pro League, you go to wins, then you go head-to-head, and then goal differential. And Topline, they've got the head-to-head over the Team Goose Foundation. So that'll lead to what we lead to. A matchup between these 2 teams again if Topline is able to come out with it. And Team Goose Foundation would play X-Hockey Products in the semifinals. But we've got this game to get through first. Crossing over, back around, and that's just not going to stick on the stick. Topline trying to work back into the neutral zone with Lonergan. Lonergan now crossing over. Grevy lost his stick. Back over against Kai. Kai gets it off the pads here. Back around as they work defensive zone play. Just can't get that off the stick. Almost danger zone if there was a 43 Oak player there. Pierce. Pierce looking. Good move with the pass. Can't get out. Ian Pierce's father, Michael, played football for Arizona State in the mid-'80s. Couldn't find any other information besides that, as that's skied up high. I mean, I checked on the team's roster from those times. I was trying to find him, but I'll take your word for it. Sure he did. And Arizona State during the mid-'80s, not a bad team. They won a few bowl games. They ended up in the Fiesta Bowl as well, I believe '83. Grevy can't dive in front of that. Netminder takes the damage. The Sun Devils having a much better past 3 or 4 years in terms of their football program with Erm. For Kuskos on the pass, and that just can't get through Kai. Back with 43. Just gets sent down there. There in the middle. Working over, there's a shot, and that can't get through of Kai. Working hard here in the offensive zone. Back out wide, high slot chance. No, taken away. Topline, 3-on-2. There's a shot too wide of Kai. Back of the corner, Topline trying to work hard here. Devin Kaplan of 43 Oak. Haven't seen him tonight. There's a chance, and that's gloved up by Kai. They'll put this back on the ice as Kai staying aggressive. He made his debut with the Philadelphia Flyers last season, and they gave him the rookie treatment, as they always do. You always see when a rookie makes his debut, he always has to skate the ice alone to start things off. So it's just him in the arena. Whoever's there is there. They just have to skate the ice alone. It's a fun tradition. It's like, and that's a tripping. So we'll get a penalty shot coming up here soon on Breakout Sports Broadcasting with 3:26 left to go. We'll get a penalty shot, and we'll see who takes it. Again, no power plays on the JPL. They did make the switch to 5-on-5. They're at 3:25. And he'll take this. Working down. Kai comes out hard. We're trying to work through Kai and stuffed. Kai gets rid of it and keeps this a 4-3 contest. Jason Kai makes a save. Again, 4-3 is your score. Luco back in the corner. Another player for 43 Oak not on the ice tonight, Alex Laferriere. In the Kings organization, was on a 3-year deal with them, brought back. Chanced in, and that's a goal! Off the rebound, Topline scores again. And 43 Oak facing some danger here now. As we'll take a look. Again, Kai made that initial save. On the rebound chance, and Jason Kai, again, couldn't save the second chance. For 3:05. So 5-3 is your score here. Guess someone took the time out of the day to disarm our replay system. Shot over, rebound, no. Working back, crossing the point now. And Kai will glove this up, almost facing pressure. The whistle is blown. With 2:42. 20-18 is your shot total in favor of 43 Oak. Team down 2 goals. Although our in-arena scoreboard still reads 4-3. But that's okay. 2-on-2 if they work with some speed here. Chance in front, and the netminder makes a save. Breaks this up. Held on to on the near side. And a lot of talent in this 43 Oak team in the NHL. There's not a lot of it here tonight. Looking in. Right through. 43 Oak trying to get a goal back here. They're right in front of the cage. Can't make that save. Yes, he does. Out wide again. 43 Oak putting on that press. We haven't seen that press again. Looking for Brown. Almost has it. There's a kick chance. No. Broken up by Topline yet again. Topline. In the heat of danger, they found a way to stay alive. Up by 2 goals are they. Brown with a pass. Just can't get that on the stick. That's poked away, but still in the offensive zone. Luco fighting hard to keep this in. Doing a good job of it as well. As that's cleared now. Looking to stay on side here. He does. Chance. Circle. Kai gets rid of it. It's poked up. And it sits at the top. Kai's going to move on with it, though. Brown working with speed in the neutral zone. Tapped up. Working through. Circle. Looking for Brown. No, with 120. All the way out far. Back at the point. Looking. Top line. Almost creates an offensive chance, but that just goes over the cage. Pierce was looking to disrupt there. Take it away now. And just held and held. Lean. Sends it to Pierce. Looking to survey. Looking to quarterback this defense. Pierce. Can't find anywhere to go here. Back at the circle. Just goes off of the stick. Trying to create a chance now is Silverstein and 43 Oak. Had Parker in the slot, but this is broken up again. Keeps it on side is Grevy. Looking for Grevy. Back at the top. Carades off of his stick just a bit. And that goes off of him. Chance out in the crease, no. Held on to Pierce, just holding on to. Pierce does a great job of just holding the puck, holding possession. 10 seconds left here in this second period of action. Circle chance on the shot, no rebound. Saved by Kai. 4 seconds left to go. In the corner, we've got a turnpike traffic jam, and that will expire the second period of action. 5-3 is your score. We've got a 2-goal deficit for 43 Oak, but they've shown that they can come back from 2-goal deficits before. So we'll be right back here on Breakout Sports Broadcasting. And we're back here on Breakout Sports Broadcasting. Final period of action here for you on BSB. 5-3 is your score in favor of Topline Hockey, in need of a win to set up another matchup between these two teams in the semifinal of the playoffs that'll be played in the first week of August. Looking through, back in the neutral zone now. All the way around, high slot chance. Winding through this zone here, Jason Kai slides in front. They need to do much, cleared up by his defense. Grevy trying to hold on to this puck, but it's taken back by Topline. And 43 Oak, there's still plenty of time for them to make a comeback. Only a 2-goal deficit in the JPL. Skied out in, and Jason Kai is going to cover up. We'll get a face-off on the other side here. Face-off to the right, and that last goal by Topline, Alex Pelletier, was good for the Hattie. So a hat trick of the JPL, chance sent out high, and that's deflected. Parker has a chance here. Parker gets sent down, almost spins around and makes something happen. Still has it alive, by the way, and that's stripped. Under 14 to go. Taken back. 43 Oak, again in need of a goal. They want to end their season out strong, and that deflects off of the backstop there. Mickey Burns also has 2 goals. He plays his puck at Mercyhurst. A strong season. Played in 32 games last season with 21 points. Score there for Mercyhurst. He's got 2 in the JPL. Now here's a chance, and that's deflected by Kai on the pads. Great school, Mercyhurst. I don't think we've seen them on the BSB. Against any of the Ryder, Ramapo, TCNJ. All the squads that the team covers, Widener as well. With a lot of puck this season in Breakout Sports Broadcasting. And maybe some surprises as well. We'll see how it works with BSB. Still some JPL left to cover. And some goals left to score here for 43 Oak. Parker winding through. Looking, might go back to Parker here. That netminder slides in front of it. Now back with Pierce. Pierce taking this up top. Circle, pass, over, back. They'll just have to wind this back out into the corner. Chance my slot, loading it with a shot, and he'll cover up and nowhere to go with that puck. And that will stop everything. Ian Pierce played 24 games last season. Scored a goal against Yale on January 10th. Again, so went back if it's the mid-'80s, his father played, that's a 3-bowl streak for Arizona State in the Holiday Rose and Freedom Bowl under the John Cooper tenure. Maybe the Pierce family knows John Cooper. No. 12:08. Is that sent away? So a while ago, a good run for the Sun Devils. Sun Devil's an interesting mascot. No animal allegiance there, just a Sun Devil. Under 12 to go. Neutral zone with Lonergan. Lonergan makes that pass, working back to him, no. Sent out, good move from Pierce. Pierce makes that pass, too much sauce on it. This behind the cage. Lofted up Lonergan. Lonergan with a chance too high, just inside of the post. Lonergan can't get that to go. Looking for somewhere to go now. Top line trying to find a dagger here, but they're playing hard as 43 Oak. Working the other way. Nowhere to go with this one now. Set up. Held on the stick, Brown. Looking shut, and that is saved. A tough one to stop. He finds a way. Another player we haven't seen tonight, Nikita Nestorenko. Signed a contract with the Ducks. Scored a goal against the St. Louis Blues for his first NHL goal on January 9th. I said down to San Diego, but back in June 18th, while we were still playing, this is sent over by Topline, working through, and that's saved by Kai this year. So this last month, Nestorenko, he's not playing tonight, so this may make sense why he's not playing as JPL right now. He signed a 2-year, $1.575 million contract with the Ducks. So if I had $1.5 million, maybe the JPL goes on the back burner. But it's a priceless experience to play in this league and to call it. But congratulations to him for signing that contract. I'm sure he's out in Anaheim having a blast. And there's a blast, and he scores! Brings this back to an easier thing to manage for 43 Oak. And Luco gets on the board. This is the chance 43 Oak needed here. Body stuffed, and Luco just in the right place at the right time. And that's a strike. Big time. Some elemental fury on that shot. And he got it to go. And the scoreboard reads 5-4 in the arena. But we have 5-4. Or 4-4. They have 4-4. We have 5-4. Jason Kai gets in front of this puck. And still just over 10 minutes left to go. Circle looking shot high. So now it's updated 5-4. We've done it. We've gotten it corrected. That's how to play. We've gotten it corrected. We have clear skies now on the scoreboard. We know where we are. We're 5-4. We got this. We're all good. .09 remain in period number 3. The final period of action. We got a penalty shot as well. This is a penalty. So working back through for top line. Jason Kai in front of it. Jason Kai with the dive. Taps the B button. And dives like Ovi to stop that puck. Wow. Yeah, you'll get the stick taps for that one, buddy. Keeping this a 1-goal deficit. Got to see that again. Just sprawled out with the stick. Swiped it. Swiper, no swiping. 10:09. Big save by Kai. So that'll get the boys fired up. And that'll keep things rocking. Neutral zone play. There's Burns. Burns looking for the Hattie. Makes the pass instead. So top line still up by 1. Luco, who just scored, hands this down. And they're working quickly now, our 43 Oak. They've got a 4-on-2 if they work fast. Brown winding through. That puck gets slowed. And that'll sit there as we slow time. And stop it with 9:41. 5-4 is your score. Ryan Luco assisted by Sean Grevy. So Sean Grevy has 3 assists on the day. It's kind of what he does. High slot, chance, can't get that to Brown. And when you need a goal, you find somewhere to go. You make the Storm call to one of your best attackers. See who you can find. Top line looking for it as well. Burns looking for the hat. He makes the pass. There's a chance. Kai's in front of it again. Burns, no. Lofted up, and 43 Oak will have to counter. Passed out off the skates. Handed on. Winding through. Try to dive and make that shot. Almost had that to go. Diving all the way out of any kind of position. And they'll work back on side here. But good efforts just to keep this alive. Got to get back on side. Platoon swap as well. Held on by Lonergan. Lonergan and D1 commit to Sacred Heart. Crossing the Devil logo. Lonergan winding through, and Kai will put the oven mitt down. He'll actually send it back out to a teammate as well. Kai's done that a lot tonight. It's a big thing that he does as part of his game as well. Saw him do that plenty for the Rockets also. Just be aggressive, get the puck back out and play. Maybe he has dinner plans, I don't know. Pierce taking this out. Pierce looking, winding. There's a pass, and Kai gets the stick out. Just over 8 to play in the third. Near side, looking for Lonergan, passes it the other way. Lonergan's got the stick up, and he's holding on to the puck here. Winding through, doesn't make that pass, that's poked away. Silverstein playing hard. Back with Top line. Pass behind him, filthy pass, and a great save. Grevy will hold on. Grevy put some gravy on it. Triple pass there. Holding on. Good no move. Winding through. That's high. Couldn't get that and chip it over the netminder. Held on. Good way to just keep that puck still. Top line looking for a dagger. A shot, no. Grevy looking. Back with Silverstein. Grevy bumps out in front of him. Almost some danger here in miscommunication. Stick's a bit dangerous right now, but no penalty caused. Grevy looking for a pass to make, and almost had it there. Nowhere to go. Back over with Grevy. Grevy's got Parker, but he gets tripped up here. Now there's a counterattack out here, and we've got a 2-on netminder here. Looking through, there's a strike inside, and they'll say he scores! Off the inside post and in, and that makes it 6-4. Top line putting some pressure on. Late in this third period at the midpoint, really, with 6:40 left to go, and that's a big goal. Grevy couldn't find a teammate, and that's a tough play for Kai to make just off the inside. No need for Toronto there to go review it like we had a few times in another game. Looking through. Back in the corner. Out wide and at the top. Chance in the slot, that's out of play. Another player that we will not be seeing is Mark Johnstone. He was playing with the Checkers last season. Or Appleby was playing with the Checkers. Marley signed a couple of players. Mark Johnstone had a lot of good games. Played with Wilkes-Barre, Grand Penguins. He was in the Penguin system. From Cranford, New Jersey. It was in 8 AHL postseason games, and he just signed, really a few days ago, signed with the Toronto Marlies. So he's in the Maple Leaf system now. Marlies, Marlins, that gets confusing. The Maple Leaf system in the NHL. So it goes from the Pens to the Maple Leafs, from Pittsburgh to Toronto. And we'll see, and with the loss of Mitch Marner, see maybe he gets some PT there, Mr. Johnstone. Tripped up and down. No penalty, and yes, we will get it. So in a 6-4 hockey game, got a chance here. Looking for something here. With 5:43. And he'll take his chance. Looking to cut the deficit to 1 for 43 Oak. Driving left, going back in, and puts it in up top. Top bins. Makes it a 1-goal deficit. So 43 Oak back in position to tie things up. Just under the 6-minute mark, and he took his time. He was patient with this one right here. So we've got a ton of goals, 11 so far, and just went up top and got it. Right past the netminder, that's been giving them trouble. Plenty of trouble. All game long. Last top-line goal went to Connor Lean. Ian Pierce on the apple. With Tuskos. So Tuskos, after the fight in the first period, this puck just drifts up. All it took was a shot there. Looking in the circle now, and that's too far. Bouncing off the boards. Spinning around. Making that pass. Back with it, poked away, but still with it is top line. Top line, chance in front. Kai's able to get in front of it. Jason Kai keeping this team in it, and a good way to sandwich him in and make that puck go awry. Sitting in the corner now. A lot of passion here at the JPL. 450. Working at the top. Looking for somewhere to go here. Good spin by Luco. Luco winding on the stick now. Moving on over, and that will be broken up, but is back at the corner. 43 Oak, still plenty of time. 4:35 left to score 1 and force a shootout. Just can't get that past the netminder. A lot of action here in the final game of the JPL regular season. Almost a chance here, and they'll say that he's offside. So close, yet so far. You get a close offside like that, it can just be a soul tear. It can take the life out of you. That was so close to potentially getting a one-on netminder chance there. Back behind with Grevy. A lot of speed. Potentially tired legs. That frost breath can get you when you've been breathing in cold air for that long. But here comes Lonergan. Broken up. Now at the top. Here's Lean, who just scored before. Circle. He gets tripped up here now. And now 43 Oak trying to counter. Going out far. Taking things with time. Silverstein looking for one. That's almost tipped in. That's up high. That's collected. No, it's not. Yes, it is by the defense, though. The netminder couldn't collect. And now Pierce. That's the guy you want there. Burns. Mickey Burns. Makes that pass out wide with Pierce. Pierce working around. That's too far from Kai. 3:30 left in this one. Pierce with a good pass. Back with Burns, who makes another pass. And that bounces off. Kai will just stick it away. Grevy will work this over. And Topline holding this in. And now a chance. They've got him out wide. Parker makes that pass. And now working through. One on netminder. Big time save to keep this at a 1-goal game. Good chance for 43 Oak, though. Back around. He's got Parker. Bodies in front, though. And now, good hustle there on the back end, but 2-on-2. Up top, Grevy defending. Open chance, high slot, working in. Kai makes a save, rebound, chance, he scores! Mickey Burns, the Hattie! And that might be the Dagger Hattie! 7-5. Jason Kai, again, making initial saves. The rebound chances not being cleaned up here. That was a great look as well. And just kept it on and kept it on. 2:46 left to go. 7-5 is your score. 43 Oak will need some quick goals. They'll need to come out for the next 2 minutes with fire breath and keep it rocking. Topline almost had another chance there, though. Those rebound opportunities, goaltenders can have to freeze up and get to the ice for. Good move. What a move here. Can he finish this job, though? Almost. It just winds through the crease. That was almost a highlight reel opportunity for Pierce. And Jason Kai will come out of his cage. So an empty net. Try to work with the extra man. They stay onside. Back over. You need 2 goals in 2 minutes. Working through. That's in front. Luco at the point. Luco winding and looking. Again, it's the battle of you want to move quick, but you don't want to move too fast and force a quick turnover. And almost had it there. Now a chance at the Devil logo with a shot. He scores! And that might just do it. 8-5. And what a game it's been. 43 Oak. They may have to play this team again in the semifinal. And just a wide open empty netter chance to conclude things just about. So with 1:39 left, we're reaching the end of the JPL regular season. The net is still empty, by the way, with Jason Kai out of his cage. 43 Oaks still trying to at least give their team a chance to give themselves some life. 123. 43 Oak playing hard, working hard. Almost an empty netter opportunity here. 1:12 to go. Back around, sliding out, keeping this game alive. But it's gotten late early. Good way to try to break this up. They'll take things slow past the Devil logo. Under a minute left to go. Here in the JPL regular season. 3-goal deficit. Back in front, kick at that on the stick. And that was really the chance. At least cause a chance at a miracle. Working back around. And just too far wide. Trying to get this through. And an empty net opportunity here. Will they take it, though? They're just taking their sweet time. Trying to get this past him off the skates now. They'll keep this going. Trying to break this down, creating another forecheck opportunity here for 43 Oak. And it's been a pleasure to work alongside everybody. Chance out, that's off the post. Still fighting hard. And now an empty net opportunity. No one to beat them. We're making the passes to the teammates here. We're being kind. And that'll be 9-5. Clock continues to run, and that will do it. Here on Breakout Sports, broadcasting the JPL final, 9-5. Topline Hockey moves from 4-3. They avoid the X-Hockey Products draw, and they will have a rematch against 43 Oak next month in August. The first week of August, August 5th, is where we will start things. But they've got to take out the ice. They've got to replace the ice. So we'll be playing with new ice in a month and JPL hockey. We'll get some handshakes. We'll get all that great stuff. But that will do it for us here at the JPL. Thank you very much to Alex Rauter, the commissioner, putting this all together, allowing BSB to be a part of the broadcast in this way. It's always a blast. And putting this together, it's a great league. It's a great opportunity. And we'll be back in the postseason. So for myself, John McCooch, for my cameraman, Dylan Manfrey, and for Andrew Sean, my technical director, I've been John McCooch again. 9-5 is your final. Top line takes down 43 Oak, and we will see you another time.